Oh, I had my mic on this entire time. I usually keep my mic muted, but I guess I just forgot. Oh god, could you guys hear me typing that entire time? Hello. What's up? Hello there, everybody. How are we all doing today on this wonderful Thursday?
I love Undyne. I am the biggest Undyne fan. I would die for Undyne. I would literally hand over my soul to her. If I could do anything to meet her earl, I would. If she didn't show up in Deltarune, I'd eat Toby's ankles. Undyne is beautiful and I squeal every time I hear her name. Anyway, she should totally be in Homestuck Trust. Hi Shay, good luck at being stuck at home.
Yeah, thanks for the good luck on being stuck at my house.
18 months Shay Epog, but how are you going to read Homestuck if you're an Undertale fan?
I'm evolving.
Oh no. My favorite they slash them that I'm throwing money at, 3.
Aw, wait, that's sweet.
That is a lot of month.
That is a lot of months. Hi everybody, how are we all doing? It's good to see y'all. Let me go through the resubs real quick. Yo, Mewduty, thank you for the 22. Priceless Madeline, thank you for the 2 months. I'm glad I'm your favorite they, them. Yo, Fern, thank you for the 10. Stray Bomb, thank you for the 18. Courier, thank you for the 14. Yuki, thank you for the 29. Pillbug, thank you for the tier 1. Random, thank you for the gift sub to Homestuck. They have a Twitch account? Why the fuck do they have a Twitch account?
If Homestuck is so good, why isn't there a Homestuck 2?
Oh, there is. It's called Undertale. Have you heard of it? Because we know that it's a sequel because it's
21 entire Homestucks.
Undertale. Now that is a great game.
How the fuck has it been almost 3.5 years? Anyways, hello top 5 Femby.
Hi. Yo, thank you for the 41.
Finally made it to a stream and have no clue what's happening.
Homestuck. Yo, Emythyst, thank you for the 16. C, thank you for the 41. Chris, thank you for the tier 1. Camo, thank you for the 21 as well. Inflatable Toast, thank you for the 2 as well. Homestuck. Stuck at home.
Hi Shay, I hope you have fun reading the prequel to Undertale.
So true. What's the right side sans thing? You talking about meme of the game? The thing I used to hold down my shift to control key when I play Deltarune? I recently found you on YouTube. This is the first stream I'm joining. Oh, I apologize. It's very different from what I normally do. Today we're going to be reading.
Shay, remember when I asked you on Discord for the video where you're saying that in the core I'm straight up winging it? You ignored me for some reason. I'm very much offended. I'm actually sorry, I hope it wasn't weird.
Thanks for the 4 months. I don't read most of my DMs. Well, I do. I glance at them and then I don't answer most of them. Thanks for the 4 months, and I appreciate the guilt trip for no reason. What are we doing? Are you using the unofficial collection? Yes, I am. I have it all downloaded.
Breaking news, Undertale Fan learns how to read for the first time so they can complete the required reading. Yep. No other news today. What's this about September 4th? Anyway, we should do a slur counter.
September 4th? What are you talking about? September 4th? What?
Sifrin donated $10. Since Sifrin spent most of his time in the loops in the House of Change, could you say they were stuck at home? Happy 18 months. What should we name our Twitch sub baby?
Cornelius II. The brother of Cornelius the First, because that's not confusing at all. Yeah, Reckless, thank you for the 18. Random, thank you for the 500 bits. Fred, thank you for the 4. John fucking Egbert, thank you for the tier 1, appreciate it. And Penny, thank you for the gift sub. Makes me happy to see people interested in Homestuck. It's pretty good if you ignore all the outside drama. That's what I've been doing.
Are you gonna read the entire comic in one sitting?
No. What the fuck? What? Bro, I'm trying to like sleep tonight. Read the comic in one sitting. What do you want, a 60-hour long stream? Dude, it's longer than the Bible. Yo, Jem, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Shay, you look nice today. I love the fit. Thank you. Yeah, I got the, you know, the usual. Got the checker plaid. Black turtleneck combo. Undefeated. And I actually have tights now. It's wonderful. They fit so... They're very comfy.
How do you like your ham steak?
My what? Is this a Homestuck joke? I don't know. Thanks for the 8 months. You cut your hair? Yeah, I got a haircut a couple days ago. Little shorter than I would have liked, but it'll grow back. Pretty they, them, sis? I kind of like that. That's cute. Yo, B-Pick, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Pine Cone, thank you for the 8 as well. Yo, Squippy, thank you for the 500.
I will say of all things to happen I did not expect this lol. Anyways, time to sign Shay a Homestuck character.
No! No. Yo, Squippy, thank you for the 500 bits. Yes, I figured it was about time to put my money where my mouth was. Because here, you know what? We'll play the ultimate Homestuck track. So I decided that I think the Homestuck community and the Undertale community share a similar pain in that we've been out here fighting in the fucking trenches. We've been out here trying so desperately hard to have people check out our game/literary work. And then there's always that subsection of our community who ruins it for everybody by being ridiculously obnoxious and pretentious. Homestuck has been fighting that battle for 15 years, longer than the Undertales even existed. And I realized, no, I'm not gonna let the little annoying section of Homestuck fans who are a dickhead to everybody ruin my perception of it. Instead, I'm gonna take it at face value and be kind to it and see what it is I'm missing out on. Because I want to see. I'm curious. This was a inspirational work for one of my favorite game creators and the creator of my favorite game of all time. So I want to see. Is it any good? We're going to find out. How much do you know about Homestuck going into it? Are you mostly blind? I literally know almost nothing about this at all. I know like some of the character names, and I know what a scratch is, and I don't know anything else. I literally know nothing. So I am pretty much completely blind going into this. Now, chat, this is important to note for posterity here. This is very important to note. Homestuck is a product of its time. I will be reading it as it was. Well, I'm going to be reading the unofficial collection, which is what I've been recommended, as the original doesn't really work anymore because it relies heavily on Flash, which is now depreciated, as you know. So a collection called the Unofficial Collection exists that presents it as it was originally intended. Now, it is a product of its time. There will be a couple of choice words used in this. I've been warned that there are a couple of instances of the F slur and the R slur popping up. I will obviously not be reading those aloud. It is a product of its time. Those words were pretty commonplace back then. I would know. I was on the internet back in the late 2010 era. So, just be noted about that. If that's a deal breaker for you, then I apologize, but You weren't the only one, Ash, by the way. I asked a bunch of people. There is also, there is a community-made, and I can't believe it's called this, slur removal project. Yes, that's actually the name of it. But it kind of, from what I've been told, it does more than you'd think and alters some stuff that you probably don't need to have altered. So I've decided I'm just going to experience it as it was originally intended. The comic does cover some dark subject matter as well, so be forewarned on that. Consider this an official heads-up warning for you. I tend to try to experience pieces of art as they were made in order to get... I think appreciation for something made in a certain time. I don't like severing it from its time period necessarily. Now, the tools exist to do that if you wish on your own accord, but for me personally, I like experiencing things as they were written because erasing the biases of the time period that they were written in kind of is like pretending that they don't exist. Anyway, now it's finally time to get our required reading for Undertale, don't you know? You know what? So many. That I'm gonna say that tweet actually is what convinced me to do this, because so many people negatively responded to it and were declared passionately that they'd never look into Homestuck, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. No. I'm not gonna let one little squabble between communities do that to me. I'm gonna hear it out on good faith. Because again, like I said at the beginning of the stream, this fan base has been in the trenches for a long time.
Astrobiologist donated $10. Finally you will understand Cordioid. Shoutouts to my main man Dave Strider.
But yes, also, if you're unfamiliar, if you're not sure what this has to do with Toby Fox, he did the music, or at least was one of the contributing artists for Homestuck's soundtrack alongside others. This was his first, like, big exposure to the larger internet, I would say. Like, obviously, he made some custom music for the Earthbound hacks and stuff before that, but this was, like, you know, an exposure moment. And I think at the end of all of this, once I'm finished reading the book, I'll probably make, the book. Once I'm finished reading it, I'll probably make like a YouTube video just like recapping what I thought about it. Was it any good? Did I enjoy it? Can you still enjoy it in the current year? Because you know what? There's only one real way to find out how you feel about something, and that's to tackle it yourself, you know? And you guys can experience it vicariously through me. It is a comic after all, so you guys watching me read it is basically the same thing as reading it yourself. Are the VODs going to be uploaded? Yeah, they'll be on the Shay VODs channel, which I can finally fucking upload to again. The Twitch's exporter's working. Shay, why are you streaming so late? It's 4:30. Are you going to voice act it while reading? Well, of course. What do you think? I'm just going to sit here and... What do you think? It's going to be a silent stream? I don't know how Twitch works with those. Twitch is fine with it if I don't say it out loud. If it's in the game itself or in the thing, I'm like, yeah. Can you get an estimate on how many streams this is going to be? I have no fucking idea. Like, I have no idea. Like, real talk. I don't know how long this will take. It's long. I'm thinking like 10 or 11 or 12, something around that. And I think we're going to do it every Thursday. We're going to make like a weekly thing. That sounds fun, right? You should edit all the streams into one video and post it on YouTube. YouTube has a 12-hour video limit, so that's not happening. All right, why don't we get started?
Yay.
I think it's just about time to go ahead and get started. Oh yeah, I guess one other thing I should talk about before I start. How about that Silk Song release date? Congratulations, Silk Song community. I'm proud of you for getting through your wait. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go back to the game that I've been waiting for longer than Silk Song has existed in the minds of anybody. I'm still in that Prime 4 waiting room. Looks like you guys got to the finish line first, but... It'll be in October, I'd imagine. All right. Yo, Dunn, thank you for the 49, by the way. And Achun? I hope I'm saying that correctly. Thank you for the 2 months as well. And TH Takeover. Thank you for the 4 months. Still waiting for Haunted Chocolatier news? No, too bad. Infinity Nikki crossover. There is news, but are you going to be happy about it? That's the question. All right. So I have the program open. Let's see here. So if we go over to my layout, we've got it all here. So if we go back to the main page here, look at it. It's the unofficial Homestuck collection. A story about some kids who are friends over the internet. They decide to play a game together. There are major consequences. Ah, yes. 8,000 pages, by the way. The fourth, final, and most famous of the MS Paint adventures. While it began as a mock game following reader commands like the previous adventures, they were phased out as the story unfolded into a mixed media barrage of mid-2000s internet culture satire, interpersonal drama, and weird plot shit. Citation. One-upping, problem sleuths, action-packed gifs, Homestuck spiced up pivotal moments with flash animations scored by a lively team of composers. Over time, the music team produced dozens of albums across a variety of genres. Shay, text too small? Okay, I was going to ask about that. Would you guys prefer it like this? I was going to ask what you guys wanted. So. You can do that? Yeah, you just control scroll. You know, because it's literally, it's just recreating an internet browser. Of course it would have that. I actually have no grasp on how big or how loud it will be. Let me quickly make sure that the sound for the application is on. Question mark. Yep, that's my output. Volume mixer, and where is... Oh, it apparently doesn't exist in volume mixer. Intriguing. Why is Spampton in the top right? Oh, he's just there. What's wrong with Spampton? He likes to show up there alongside Diagonal Chris and MS Paint Devourer of Gods. I drew that. That was me. That was my magical piece of art that I posted as an April Fool's thing on the Calamity Twitter. I originally I made a I made a regular version and then a version with a shitty Christmas hat. Dude, I can't believe that fucking Silk Song is gonna come out before the Sunken Sea update. They beat us. All right, well. And let's see, we got Homestuck Beta, Music, and Sweet Bro, and Hella Jeff. I don't know what the fuck that is supposed to be. Let's go. Begin Homestuck. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, 2009, I'm old, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Look, he even blinks. Enter name. Zoo Smell Poop Lord. Try again. John Egbert. Yes, there we go. Yes, I remember this was a command reader at first, right? They did explain that. So, all right, let's examine the room. Examine the room. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have arrived. Do I have to read like Do I have to read the uppercase stuff? It's like, your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for retail movies. Okay, I'm not going to do this the whole time. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. Yeah, Woeful Thing for the 48 months says, John Homestuck. What will you do? Quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Arms. What's going on with the room here? We got like a scroll. Ghostbusters. Was this what bedrooms looked like in the late 2000s? Oh my god. Damn, nowadays this little thing would cost you like $3,000 a month in New York City, bro. Your arms are in your magic chest, poop lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. Thanks. Quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. Arms! You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You captcha log them in your Sylladex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. Oh my god, I can already see the fucking writing inspirations, dude. Yep, alright, it's this style of humor, huh? Examine the contents of the chest. Examine contents of chest. In here, you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently captcha logged in your Sylladex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sasker's, I don't know how to say that, daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, I hate that word, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Kavanagh. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take the smoke pellets. Captcha log smoke pellets. All right, well, we have those in there now. You stow the smoke pellets on one of your captcha log cards in your Sylladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you are starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty captcha log cards remaining. Equip the fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Copacetic is a crazy word pull. Holy crap, I think that was a vocabulary word for me in high school, bro. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to captcha log the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms. But this is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Syllodex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stack data structure. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Sylladex with a little bit more experience. Ah, so this is the caliber of humor I'm dealing with here. I see. Examine the problem sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. Oh god, where does this go? There is a nice spot on the wall for it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. Oh, it links to an actual page where you can buy it. Oh, that's funny. Oh my god, Tapa Toko Good, that's a throwback and a half. Holy crap, dude. That's a throwback. Top of Toko in the year of our Lord in the Big 25. Crazy work. All right, read the note on the drawer. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. This note is rich with the aroma of fatherly aftershave and cologne. Beside the note is a rolled up poster. Take the poster. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. Acquire a hammer and nails. They'll come in handy. You first placed the hammer into your Siladex, but now all of your capture log cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Take the nails. You capture log 4 nails into the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway. But you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you will do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. Squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet, the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. Combine the nails and the hammer. You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and nails are now capture logged on the same card and can be used together. Use the hammer and nails on the poster. You use the hammer and nails in conjunction with the card beneath it. Nail the poster to the wall. We did it! Oh my god. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space in the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. All right, we have an ad break, so we're going to wait a moment. Chat, would you like it if I pulled up some music? Just like something to play in the background really quietly. I'm old. Here, you know what we'll do? Let's go. Deltarune Lo-Fi. Shout out to Lavos who uploaded this. And it's a collection of a crap ton of artists. Malch, Helynt, Lofi Lia, Nyx is in here, Laura Platt, GameChops, King Mars, the Musicsans, Kai, TnTOBM, Hi, Gauthier, Emythyst, Save Point. Oh, there's a lot of gamers in here. Yo, Enigma Requiem, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. Also, Dapper Dupe, thank you for the Prime as well. And Jenna, thank you for the Prime as well. Appreciate you guys. Unfortunate doesn't even begin to describe my series. I had a moment like that. I was playing Showdown just a couple of days ago. I was playing Gen 3 OU, and I won a game because my opponent got paralyzed 4 times in a row. Literally, I was dead to rights, and then I won the game. Poor guy. Yo, Gray Space, thank you for the Prime. All right, back to this. Examine the Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Where the hell did these link to?
Appears the United States Parole Commission that...
What?
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get DMCA'd, bro. I can't show this. All right, anyway, I'm sure you got the point. Yeah, we'll just, well, that is like a 5-second clip. We're good. Examine the Deep Impact poster. Examine Deep Impact. Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypses fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. Yep, it's 2009 humor! Yeah, 2009 humor! Woo! Oh, man. No, I'm stuck president. Damn it, I didn't know Obama was chill like that. I didn't know he liked Homestuck. Examine the calendar. You've marked your birthday the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date of the highly touted Spurb? S-Burb? Is it Sburb, like one word, or is it S-Burb? Beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. It's Suburb? Okay. Suburb. Gotcha. What? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it links to the beta. This was the failed test version. Gotcha. Young man stands at his... Ah! Oh, God! Sound effects! Get out of here. It's like 10 pages? Are you serious? I'm curious now. Try again. It's just the same exact... Ow. Oh, I see. So it's just like, it was just like a failed version, a failed Flash version of Homestuck. Maybe turn it down a bit. Yeah, let me do that real fast. I'm gonna go away for a second while I open the volume mixer. Here we go, unofficial Homestuck collection. Let's turn that down to like, let's go 25. That should be good. Nobody gets their ears destroyed. The icon is not a visible or tangible entity. Characters in the game cannot interact with it, you blubbering imbecile. Oh my goodness. Thanks for playing the Homestuck beta. The stable release is available for you to play. All right, get me out of here. Eat the cake. Yo, biggest JoJo's, thank you for the Prime as well. And Anatomy, thank you for the 6 months. A young frog sits in their room. Oh my. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. Examine the message. Examine incoming message. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude, the old Windows. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you had made yourself. You're really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming, sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. That's a mood. Your Pesterchum application is flashing. Someone's trying to get in touch with you. We have system, Typheus, I don't know what that is. Pesterchum, I assume that's like a messaging app. Activate Windows button, classic. That hasn't gone away. That's as time relevant as it was now. We got cake. Fuck, cake, and oh! That says actuate. Oh! I love being dyslexic. Isn't it so fun, chat? I literally, that said activate to me in my brain. Oops. Open Pesterchum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Let's see who we got. Chat client. Turntech Godhead. Tentacle Therapist. Huh? Garden Gnostic. Ectobiology. Hey, wait a minute. That's Oomph! Open the message. Turntech Godhead began pestering. Oh. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? Oh, I see. That's like a... Alright, let's see here. So what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Oh, hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fun. But I just have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Fred Savage and Huey Mandel? Are you gonna do voices? I don't necessarily know like how to voice this character because I don't know what they look like. And I'll just do my own voice for John Egbert, so. But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts. Why did the fat kid or whoever drink it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No. Did you? Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not going to play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed? Did you see how it got slammed in GameBro? In GameBro? GameBro is a joke and we both know it. Yeah, why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. All right. Lookout window. Yo, Blue Danger. Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Lookout window. You see the view of your yard from the window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there, beside your driveway, is the mailbox. The little red arm swingy dealy thing, or whatever it's called, is flipped up. Okay, that's I don't know what that thing's named either. What the hell is that thing anyway? Well, what is that thing called anyway? You do not have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail. And that means the beta might be here. Go outside and check the mailbox. You're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh, great. He's beating you to the mail. Forget it. Check the mail later. If you go downstairs and get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you're trapped in this room. Stuck, if you will. In a sense which possibly borders on the titular. Wait, say that again? Literally stuck at home. Homestuck, if you will. Yeah, John's all like, oh, wow, my dad loves me too much. Wow. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. Examine games on CD rack. Have you seen Mega Victory Bell? Yeah. It looks cool. I like it. It's so ugly. I love him. Examine games on the rack. All right, what do we got here? We got... Oh, it's interactable. We got Bard Quest. The Caper Havers. Problem Sleuth. And it don't stop. Whatever this is. You're taking too long. Ghostbusters 2 MMORPG. And Little Monsters. And Harry Anderson's Call My Bluff. You've put countless man-hours into this assortment of quality titles. Where's Roller Coaster Tycoon? Come on. Read Colonel Okay, how the heck do you pronounce this, Chad? Is it Sassacres? Like massacre, but with an S? Yes, okay. Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. What a ridiculously specific thing to say. But to really dig into this hefty book, you will have to captchalogue it. You are not sure you are ready to logjam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Captchalogue the fake arms again. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally captchalogue the arms again. Set Pesterchum status to bully. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough... Who? Quite who enough? To go all the way to rancorous? Rancorous, I assume. I assume that's like the adjective version of the word rancor. But you still feel the Pesterchum client should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Oh, right, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. Answer, chum. Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time. I start to feel embarrassed for her. I have not seen this word in like a decade. Holy crap. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Yes, it is understandable because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you. Thank you. JK. Haha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess I have to go get it from him to see if it's there. And I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like one at a time, I guess. And if I put too much in, something falls out. Stack? What's yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything and is awesome. What the hell is that? You should probably brush up on your data structures, I guess. Did you at least allocate your Strife Specubus? No. It could free up a card for you. Plus, let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle, which is never. What have you got? Well, I've got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms. Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and then allocate the hammer to the Specubus. The Specibus? I assume it's Specibus? Specibus. How? I don't know, just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. Combine the fake arms with the cake. You stick the fake arms on the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassacre would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Allocate hammer to Strife Specibus. What the? Oh god, there's a lot of words. You check the back of your strife specibus for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. Select hammer. Your strife specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your capsulog deck to your strife deck. God, that's so nerdy! A bunch of dweebs, bro. Hammer. Hammer? Wait a minute. I need a hand. Report progress to TG. Okay, I did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay, that'll be the permanent allocation for your specibus. I guess I should have mentioned that. I hope you like hammers, dude. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Can't imagine how it's gonna be all that relevant. Capsulog Colonel's Big Book. Now that you've got some space in your Syllabus to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. Examine the GameBro magazine. GameBro Suburb. Why the Game of the Year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. I'm glad to see that gaming journalism hasn't improved at all since 2009, bro. Aged like a fine wine. Read article. So, okay. Suburb is a game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped off. What? And this beta is sitting on my desk for review. So, like, yeah, man, I'll write something. But I don't know. I'm like, so this is about houses or some noise. That's fine. I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag for some brosifs. But all I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash anything? While you're playing house or some shit, are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out, and I quote, the mad stunts all wicked up ins? Know what I'm saying, bro? I didn't actually play this game. But I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were gonna chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. So this one time, he was leaning against the screen door, and the shit popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his bawling candy-ass girth to the hospital. But it's cool. I still got another watch in me, Brotel want. Dude. He even kind of looks like Logan Paul. Oh my god. I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats. Oh, fuck. I can't tell if chat is just joking, if you guys seriously don't know what the Dark Knight is. Yeah, I looked over, and after I said Dark Knight, everybody was talking about the Deltarune Knight. You guys do know what the Dark Knight is, right? Right? Okay, most of you know. I know what a Batman is, yes. Well, you gotta know the Dark Knight. It's like one of the best movies ever made. That shit is cinema. That is actually hands up peak cinema. That's like a must watch. Like that's like you can't miss that movie. Capsulog GameBro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. Capsulog the Magician's Hat. You expend, excuse me, your final card on the Magician's Hat. Get funny glasses, too. You don't have a free card in your Sylladex. However, you are able to merge the Beagle Puss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise. What? What's this guy doing here? Wear disguise to fool Dad. John? Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. Leave room. You exit into the hallway. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, this is crazy. Who the fuck is that? Where did John go? You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera. But your dad swears on the many hollowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. John Cena? What? Go downstairs. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Oh, right, because he doesn't have a nose. All right, that's a good joke. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker, and the rich, buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. The mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. Why does it just link to the Betty Crocker Wikipedia page? Dude, we used to cook Betty Crocker shit all the fucking time. Man, that brings me back. Did they like go out of... Are they still... Is Betty Crocker still around? I wonder if the Wikipedia page mentions Homestuck. Let's see here. Minneapolis suburb, General Mills. Da-da-da. Interesting. Nope, doesn't mention Homestuck at all on here. Why is chat freaking out? It's literally not, there's literally nothing there. Anyway. Admire the Harlequins. You check out the shelves of fanciful Harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. Look at this fucking garbage. Examine fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and it's not terribly chilly outside. God damn, this is completely unrelatable, dude. A fire in April? I grew up in Florida, dog. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire because that's what the fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Capshagorically, at all times without exception. A domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds. A home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You are almost certain that Mark Twain said that. Toss GameBro into the fire. Yes. Yes! It doesn't burn as quickly as you'd hoped. Each GameBro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos for big ups to Mother Earth, yo. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, shit. Yeah. Asbestos. Okay, we have an ad, so we're going to pause again. The crazy thing with the asbestos joke is asbestos is making a comeback because we have a fucking, like, lobotomized Secretary of Health. So I think the fucking asbestos is going to make a comeback. Apparently this joke went from aging like milk to aging like wine. We can burn asbestos. It really does look like Logan Paul. I can't get over this. How the fuck did they predict that? Look, he literally looks like Logan Paul. That's crazy. How did he predict this? But every dude bro does. Listen, I forgot dude bros were around in the 2000s. I thought that those just got like invented in 2014 when YouTube got popular. All right. We're about to continue. We have 30 seconds left on ads. So Twitch does run ads on my stream every 30 minutes. But the cool thing about this is that because this is a fucking comic that I can read, I can just pause. Like nothing's. It's not like Deltarune where I'm chained to speedrunning, you know? Yo, Tab Smag, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you. It's kind of mix, kind of fucks. All right, continuing now. Also, yes, subscribers do not see advertisements. So if you don't want to see advertisements, you could always subscribe to the channel. Join the they them army. Fondly regard the cremation. You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an unabridged Colonel Sassacres. He never wants to talk about it. Topple urn? No, don't do that. You clumsily mishandle the sacred urn. Ash is everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. Combine father's pipe with clever disguise. You think now would be a good time to beef up your disguise. Examine the oversized gift. Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. Open large present. Oh, hell nah! Capture log ashes. Oh, you put him on the sofa. First, you prop the Harlequin doll up on the couch. Having it in the middle of the floor sprawled out all akimbo like that struck you as unseemly. You capture log the ashes to your available card. Combine the ashes with the urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ashes back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been just tidier if you just used a broom and a dustpan. Put the urn back. No one will be the wiser. No. None will be the wiser. Okay. Except maybe for people with eyes. Go get the fake arms again. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and capture log them. Looks like Pesterchum is acting up again. Examine the third and fourth walls of the room. Oh yeah, look, we didn't see this perspective before. Okay, we've got a bunch of movie posters. Oh man, this takes me back. Yo, Danny Wanny, thank you for the tier 1 for 3. Appreciate you. Also, Jay, thank you for the tier 1 as well. The fourth wall. Check Pesterchum. Another one of your chums is messaging you. Check the message. I understand you have recently come into the possession of a beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in the respectable periodicals such as GameBro magazine. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar, and you'd probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever. I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail, and my dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him, so be right back. John. What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You are typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No, why would you even think that? That's so stupid. Okay, why don't you go get the game from your father? All right, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, JK, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha! I know, John. TT. I wonder who this TT character is. Go back downstairs. You can now execute the brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. What? No, that's not, Huh? What kind of fucking cake are you eating that has adhesive frosting? Attach arms to doll. You don't care what Colonel Sassacre says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. Inspect the burnt paper on the floor. Not Provolone. That's no way. That's incredible. You put this back in the fire where it belongs. I was just watching the fucking South Park special on with OnlyFans and the fucking the prime drink parody cred. It reminds me of that. I just watched that last night with some friends of mine. Provolone. This would be something Logan Paul would sell. You put this back in the fire where it belongs. Throw the present wrap in the fire. As long as you're cleaning up. Capture log the doll. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. Read Colonel Sassacre's text. Hell's bells, we are having a mighty sporting time of it. Wait, hold on, I gotta like... Hell's bells, we're having a mighty sporting time of it. Hold fast, my intrepid fellow pranksmiths. We've merely nicked the mahogany of our japing chests. I hate that word, by the way. It's a real word, I just hate it. If I may direct the incisive ogle of your beagle puss to the wriggling regency of rubber bugs, plastic parasites, squirming serpents, pliable pests, and every such order and phyla of creepy crawly. Sakes alive, we are cooking with petrol now. In further exhibits, we shall dwell on the artifice useful to your exploits. Is your pappy's rod and reel handy? What about a bit of iron cord? It shouldn't prove elusive. Bring those writhing rascals to life and set the nerves of some old maid to the wreck of Hesperus. Do you have a bothersome aunt who never seems troubled to find ways with your sunny afternoons? A broad, splintery fence, a bucket of whitewash, perhaps? By gum, you'll fix her wagon. And what of that tawny gent who puts his lackadaisic just yet? Wait, is that a... Wait, really? That's a bad word? No, it's not. Huh? It doesn't say anything about... I just looked it up. It doesn't say anything. Oh, that word. I thought that was made up. Oh. Refers to a person of 1/8 African ancestry and 7/8 European ancestry. The term is primarily associated with the historical context of racial classifications of the United States, particularly during the era of slavery. Okay, well, today I learned, chat. All right, noted. I won't say that one again. How the fuck was I supposed to know that? Okay, to be fair, how the hell was I supposed to know that? That's ancient. Dog, they dug deep. Mike, cut that out. That's funny. Mike, can we cut that one from the air? You thought about consulting the text to determine how exactly hilarious the doll is now, but this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decided to forget it. I learned in school. I did. Fucking technical difficulties. Find dad and retrieve mail. Replacing it with the word Splatoon. That's crazy. Find dad and retrieve the mail. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts. A powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. What a fucking description. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room. Where will you go? Go to the study. It doesn't look like he's in here right now. What do we got? Oh my goodness. Look at all this stuff. Examine father's desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Gesture magazine, and a stray capsulog card. There is also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha! Oh, Dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. Upgrade costume with the hat from the hat rack. Jesus Christ. You swap the magician's hat with a bowler hat. The disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. I can't believe we just picked up the main antagonist from fucking Meet the Robinsons. Combine the second pipe with the clever disguise. Hi, Shay. Yo, what's up, male impregnator? Hope you're doing well. Also, whoops. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good one. Combined second pipe with clever disguise. Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he is a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. Examine the capture log card. Yes, this will be perfect for expanding the space in your Scylla capture log, the capture log card. No! John, that's not how that works! Ah! Play the haunting piano refrain. Ooh, hold on, we got music. Pages including sound will be preceded by S in the command. You can turn it up a bit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There we go. This will be Chris Dreamer in 2009. So true. We're so back. Play 52 pickup. Oh, music. You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you are alone in the room, thus rendering it in a especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid. Look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there is sure getting a kick out of it. You are allergic to their scorn. Is that Heath Ledger? I'm the Joker, baby. What? What? Why so serious? Why so serious? Attempt to leave the house. You go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. Is that Ecto Cooler flavored High C? Oh my god! I've just been whisked away! I've been transported back to the past! Holy shit! Oh my god. I'm old! You go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into the dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. Exit. You exit the house, check the mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You've already been scooped by your father. Ah! Intriguing. The streets are empty. Wind skims the... Oh, title drop. Homestuck! The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping the neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed, or say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one Desolation plays to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and as with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of the unseen Riddler, one to engender a sense not of mirth, but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing all together like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. What do you think WW stands for, chat? Walter White, you got me. Leave a surprise for the mailman. No. See if your father left the mail in the car. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There's also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. Spy in the kitchen. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking, the glass is steamed up. God, he is so weird. But you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is there, including among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Suburb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. Go back into the kitchen. Get out of my head! Stop posting about Among Us! You have no other choice. You're going in. Clever disguise. It's time to work your magic. No! His arm fell off! Enter. Fear. Oh my god, why are we, whoa! Why are we flickering? Volume could be louder. Okay, let me turn it up just a bit for y'all. There we go. That should be good. It's hard for me to get a grasp on how loud it is because the sound isn't constant, you know? Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't even know what you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You unequip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There is only one way to settle this. Strife! Agreed? What in the world? Go again. Auto. He parried me. Unbelievable. Abjure. Oh shit. He's too powerful. All right, retrieve the package and flee to your room. That's so funny. Dude, how come John's dad got that fucking, he's got that instant parry bullshit. Yo, broski, thank you for the 10-month anniversary. Appreciate it. Also, Diamond, thank you for the 780-bit, says Mark Hadley, who made that song, also made Slender. Wait, are you fucking serious? That's crazy. You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will need to engineer some sort of distraction. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. You better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. Equip the disguise for defense. Beagle Aegis. The Beagle Aegis absorbs the brunt of the treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually the case. Captcha the pie tin. You take the pie tin and unequip the Beagle Puss. Everything in your Silodex is pushed back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could be just the distraction you were. Nothing happened. What a huge letdown. When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who could likely resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sasker's text out of your Silodex. It's pronounced wild? Gotcha. I don't know names, so. Oscar Wilde. Imagine your dad bakes you a cool cake for your birthday, but you can't be bothered to do anything but play video games with your friends. Sassacre, you beautiful bastard. Now's your chance. Abscond. Now that your dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. Take the PDA. You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare captcha log card is forced out of the Silodex and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. Well, that's convenient. Take the package. This red package is addressed to you. Take the envelope. You got the Suburb Beta. No, not the disguise. No. PDA 2009. Do you think Twitch chat knows what an MP3 player is? Like, are you guys too young to remember those? Do you guys remember? Do you know what a Walkman is? What about a Walkman? How about the portable CD player that would go on your hip and it would open up and you put one CD in and you could close it and it would play one CD? Ah, that's what I grew up with. I will never forget when my sister got the brand new state-of-the-art original iPod when it first came out. And that was like insane. That was crazy. You could have so many songs. Exit the kitchen. Get the cake on the couch. You captcha log the cake on the couch, expelling the pie tin from the bottom card. Combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake. You then merge the 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in your Silodex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first? No. Retreat. You pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You're going to need something to clean up the mess you're about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked and you are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. Go to the bathroom and grab a towel. You enter the bathroom. You can see your backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There is also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. Remove the PDA envelope and package from the cake. Yo, Yellow, thank you for the 10 months. Hello, friend. I'm definitely not watching your stream on the clock. Anyway, enjoy the stream. I have to leave for unrelated reasons. Have fun at work. Also, Broski, thank you for the 10 months. Okay. You take the razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. They did surgery on a cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. That's crazy, bro. They did surgery on a cake. Truly ahead of its time. Retrieve your items. The items force the manhandled cake into the toilet. And just like that, your Silodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. No. The cake looks so delicious. All right, we got an ad. Go to the bedroom. Admire failure to launch poster. You're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's cool, I hope I'm saying that right, cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. Yo, Kaya, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream, friend. McConaughey, thank you. This is your McConaughey wall, a casual shrine to the amazing actor. The film above that is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you are good. All right, we have ads, so we're going to wait another minute and 30. We're just going to chill for a second. Hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I'm having a good time. I've learned a lot about Homestuck, the writing style, and I even learned a new slur. So remember, chat, it's good to, it's good to stand up and stretch. It's good to keep yourself hydrated, and you gotta, stand up and stretch a bit. It's good to get out and spread your wings a bit. Make sure, since we're sitting for a long period of time here. Oh. Oh. All right, just a little bit longer on the ad. All right, looks like we're good. Let's keep going. Check the Pesterchum. Rancorous. That's not a real word. Oh, look at these. They're interactable now. All right, let's see. We got something from a garden Gnostic. Began pestering. Hi, happy birthday, John. Hello. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Hey, GG's looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry favor with... Did you do something to curry favor with ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing? I discovered a comet that is going to destroy the Earth, and it was named after me. Now I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot. No, stop. Just no. Don't talk about your awful, stupid movies or make references to them. Your gross man-bro crush on Matt McConaughey is unsavory thing to behold. McConaughey. Sounds like a noise a horse would make, i.e. dumb. Equally dumb are all those pictures of that clown you've got hanging up. Those are my dad's. I was talking about Nick Cage. That one aged well. You can always poke fun at Nick Cage. It's always correct. Oh, what? No, man. Cage is sweet. So sweet. Haha, so lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it? Haha. I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday? No, those are awesome. What? No, they're stupid, which was the joke. The ironic joke. Get it? Wait. You're actually wearing them, aren't you? I'm wearing them ironically because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome, and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen. You do realize they touched Stiller's weird, sort of gaunt face at some point. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail? Yeah. Did there happen to be a package there? Yeah, there's a big red one. You should probably open it. I would, but it's trapped under the suburb beta, so I'll probably open it after I install the beta. Oh man, the beta came. Yeah, want to play it? Haha, no way. Why not? It sounds so hells of boring. Just get TT to play it. She's all about that. Where'd she go? Her internet is blinking in and out, I guess. Probably back online soon. Oh, and Christ in a sidecar, are you still using the stack modus? Seriously, dude. You need to bone up your data structures. That shit is just ridiculous. Okay, I will. Open browser and go to mspaintadventures.com. You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You'll open the typhiest web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. The meta. The new adventure is okay, but not sure if you like it as much as the last one. It's a webcomic inside of a webcomic. Undertale! Install the suburb beta. You decide it's time for less meta and more beta. You insert the CD. You insert the CD and install the suburb beta. Fuck, I'm old. Suburb version 0.01. Skynet? Systems Incorporated. All rights reserved. Suburb client is running, waiting for server to establish connection. What the fuck is this? Skya, like Sky and Gaia. Gotcha. Bone up on data structures. You go to your closet where you keep a lot of your clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. Read Data Structure's book. Data Structure. Data Structure for Assholes by Buckminster Funny Uncle. I think my rage just crapped its pants. Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of shit. Free fetch mode is in the back. You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring and kind of ornery? I don't know what that word means. Maybe you'll just check out that free modus instead. Go fetch the free modus. You turn to the back inside cover where a free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve. This one is dictated by the logic of a queue data structure operating on a first in, first out method rather than a first in, last out method of a stack. Apply the fetch modus to the Sylladex. Items captcha-logged in your Siladex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item in the bottom card and must wait for your items on the upper card to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figure you might as well give it a chance, though. Switch back to the stack modus. You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you had a physical card for the stack modus. You find all this to be a little abstract, and you prefer not to think about it too much. I can't read, I'm a Deltarune fan. What does it look like I'm fucking doing right now? I'm reading. Put down razor. Put it down? You're not quite sure you understand. Pick up 2 items. You captcha-log 1 of the cakes. You finally found a use for all of those loitering pastries. Dead weight. Get the other cake. Oh, God. Oh, God, the razor's turned into a projectile. No, his hair! No! The second cake causes the razor to launch out of the front of your Siladex. Oh, good Lord, that beautiful face! You wish the razor would have failed to launch. No! He failed to launch. That's good. Right into McConaughey's face. No. Get more stuff. You open your magic chest and captcha-log one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. There goes the fresh towel. Might as well grab those cuffs. What is that? That got released? You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Oh, the PDA! Oh, I see. It broke the glass on the window. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Open up that package. 2 EB from TG. You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape, though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Ah, of course, the razor. It's all so simple. You wonder why you didn't get the razor. Pick up the package again. Let's take this from the top. Oh my God. Poor Mike McConaughey, bro. He's getting cooked out here. Captcha-log the glass shards. Oh no! You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Siladex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. Oh my God. What got launched? The cuffs, the book, and another cake. You should probably go get that stuff before you forget. Use the razor on the red package. You open the package. There is something There's something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovich's Cypress the Virus while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe. What the? Okay. And strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the soot of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of the tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it is not merely like that bunny. According to the note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. Check the status of the Suburb beta. It looks like your computer's trying to get your attention. Press enter when ready. I'm trying. Check the Pesterchum window.
Looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect.
Whoa, okay, but I just got the most awesome present.
The rabbit?
So sweet.
I've heard tales of this wretched creature often. It is Homeric legend? Homeric?
Is that like Homer, like the author?
Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced. What the fuck?
Ensconce.
Ensconced. To establish or settle in a comfortable, safe, or secret place. Okay.
Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now.
What?
Why don't we focus on the matter at hand?
Oh, the game. Okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here?
You're running the client application. I am running the server, so I am the host user. I have established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game.
Oh, okay then.
Why don't we get started?
Ah! Woo! Woo! Oh, it's a banger! Look at all this. It's like they're generating a Terraria world. Woo! Cool. Suburb. Suburb. That was Suburban Jungle by Michael Guy Bowman. Mouse over the interface buttons. Oh, okay. Select, revise, deploy. Fernalia registry, grist cache, explore Athenium. That sounds like a cryptocurrency. Alchemy exercise. Who is AH? Oh, Andrew Hussey. That took me. Select the magic chest. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. How the heck? Oh, hey, there's the card for the stack thing. Zoom out. Okay. Drop chest. No! Don't put the chest on the roof! What? Oh my god, another Breaking Bad joke. There's a pizza on your roof. Whoa, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls.
Is my magic chest on the roof now?
Yes.
Frowny face.
I'll try to be more careful next time.
Get the card. You find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Silodex. You can now opt for either the stack or queue modus anytime. You toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon. It looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof or all the shit you threw out your window, for that matter. Oh, this is TT.
Select stuff in yard and move it back into your room.
there's a range. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all the stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me?
I'll give it a shot.
Thanks.
No luck. It appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it's too far away from you, the player.
Oh, here we go. Select John. Is that a colon C? Yeah. You cannot select a player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. Select bunny. Put the bunny back in the box. Ah! Revise the room. Revise the room? How the heck are you gonna do that? Huh? Whoa! How the heck? Damn, I wish I could do that. It's just like, let there be more space. Boom. Holy shit. Open the Fernalia registry. What the fuck is that? Cruxtruder? Totem Lath? Alchemeter? Deploy the Totem Lath. Is that how you say it? Is that Lath? Lath? Okay. Oh my god. Is that like a sewing machine? I don't know what exactly that is. We're getting to the modded Minecraft portion of Suburb. Examine the totem lathe. You don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. Open the grist cache.
What? It seems expanding the dimensions of your room cost us some build grist. But deploying the lathe, did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game.
Wow, okay. What do they do?
I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently.
How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun.
I don't think you can as the client. You'll need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I am running both on my computer right now.
What?
Did you get another envelope in the mail? No. Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you'll be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner.
Are you sure you didn't get it? Oh man, I think I might know where it is. Oh, wah. I had a feeling, yeah, it's in his dad's car.
Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? It will extend the range of the cursor, and I can reach the items, which you threw out the window for some reason?
Good idea.
What have you been doing in here all afternoon anyway?
I was fussing with my Silodex, but I think I have it under control now. What modus do you use?
I like to use trees.
Oh no, that sounds so awkward.
It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they're elegant.
Slur counter is at 2, boys. Homestuck is problematic media? Shut up, Ralsei. John, stand in the corner. Ooh, we got our stuff back. There's the PDA and the Wise Guy book. The punch card! The punch card! It's the thing! Yo, Cyber Corvid, thank you for the 22. Oh my fucking god, you're actually doing it. Oh fuck, it's actually happening. That it is. Shay's about to no-clip to Act 7. Deploy the alchemeter in the fucking living room. Isn't this the doorway? Ooh, that one costs 4 purple. I don't know what that is. Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house?
Yes, 2 more large gizmos.
Sweet. What is it with all these big contraptions?
If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy.
No fucking way. No fucking way. You cannot be fucking serious, dog. You cannot be serious. What do you mean? There's a fucking punch card in Homestuck. I'm just falling to my knees in a Walmart parking lot. Ah. Oh, shit. Chat, I'm gonna get more drink. Give me just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Whew. All right. Anyway.
Some sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy.
Huh, to what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game?
That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate.
All right, we can pick up the stuff. Serious business. Oh, goodness. The following matters have been submitted in a frank and forthright manner for Pipe Fan 413's judicious appraisal. Decided to return home for fresh tie. Soiled tie will be laundered immediately upon return. Use ballpoint pen to roll up a tip of cloth. Extract pen. Press rolled cloth against a ceramic surface, e.g. restroom sink. In future, consider repositioning hat hook and or coffee pot. Photographic documentation of incident. Was posturing unevenly to reach for hat on the wall hook. Tip of tie slipped open in mouth of pot. Duration of dunk approximately 3 seconds. Please elaborate on incident. Need counsel on removing coffee from necktie. Incident occurred 45 seconds ago. Beverage essences rapidly settling into fabric. You're reading the messages backwards. Oh shit, I am! Huh. Yeah, it's bottom up. I'm just now noticing the timestamps. Oops. You grab the PDA, switching back to stack mode so it is readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harlequin wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, perhaps? Maybe? You guess the performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. Install Pesterchum. This should be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your chum while you wander around the house. Damn, just stole our fucking dad's PDA, huh? Go out to the balcony. Hey, I'm out on the balcony now. I am messaging for my dad's PDA.
The one you threw into the yard?
No, I am telling you. It jumped out of my Silodex like a frightened weasel.
What were you doing with it in the first place? I'm not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself?
What? No, those were all accidents. Please take your psycho blabbery elsewhere, miss.
Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too?
Oh man, see, this isn't cool. All this snooping nonsense.
There's a cake in the toilet.
Yes, there is.
I'm tempted to clean it up for you.
Okay, if that'll satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead. Interesting. Interesting.
My obsessive-compulsive disorder complex? Can a disorder also be a complex?
In your case, probably.
Sounds complicated.
All right, I'll give them that. That was actually pretty funny. Anyway, I'm going to have a look at this enormous platformy thingy you put on the balcony. I'll give them that one. That was actually pretty funny. Complex, I find it to be quite simple. Oop, we got an ad, chat. An advertisement. No way. I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, oomph. Good night, oomph. Wait, we would both know you're not going to sleep. You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. Ah, there's the ad. I gotta try, or you could stay up and watch your favorite streamer read Homestuck.
Thank you, Shay Homestuck.
Yo, satellite imagery, thank you for the 2 months. Yo, Bazingo, also thank you for the prime. Appreciate y'all. Yep, we got an ad running at the moment, so we'll just pause for a second. How far are we? We're 161 pages. So that means we're what? We're like 1.5% of the way there. 1 in 81? Yeah, yeah. 2% of the way through. Yeah. Skim milk percent of the way through. That's crazy. Oh my god, my entire Twitter timeline is just cute girls in bunny outfits. Now this is based, and also Silk Song. All right, ad over. Look through the telescope. Show? Aw, that one's not stream appropriate. Look through the telescope. Hey, it's the thing from the title drop. It is a clear, sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report, at least not beyond the walls of your own home. Grab the soiled toilet. Oh. TT, no! Careful with that. Wait, where's the plumbing? Oh, she's just detached the plumbing. Water is gonna spew out of that.
Whoops.
Whoops what? What was that noise? Is this something I should go investigate?
No, I have it under control.
You can keep playing with your telescope. Investigate. Oh, yeah, there's the water. Ah!
I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the Cruxtruder?
The what?
The thing I put in your living room.
Hop down the hole. What the? Oh, okay. You jump down to the utility room. Get the sledgehammer and card. Don't look at the sun with your eyes, especially through a telescope. Yeah, don't look at the sun through a telescope. And you also shouldn't just look at the sun. All right, we have a sledgehammer now. Yippee. You take the sledgehammer and the captcha-log card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to your Strife Specibus. I keep forgetting. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue. Damn, John really likes hammers. Don't look directly into the sun in general. Somebody tell that to the President of the United States of America. It looks like another of your chums is pestering you on your PDA. Answer chum. Garden Gnostic began pestering. John, did you get my package? Oh, hey. No, not yet. Darn, are you sure? It was in a green box. Oh, yes, but it is my dad's car and he's still out at the store. He should be back soon. Great, so what are you up to today? I am up to my neck in the suburb stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house. LOL. What suburb? Oh, it's this game. It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out. Whoa, what was that? What was what? There was a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion. Wow, really? I'll go outside and look. Oh man, but all right, but be careful, okay? I will. Oh, that's cute. Might as well check out the Cruxtruder. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door? There's a door there? Yeah? I just didn't see it. I thought it fit nicely into that groove. You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, what the hell do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now? Oh my god. Oh, fuck. TT is destroying John's house. Examine the wheel. When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid, but you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. Put bathtub in driveway. Connection lost. On the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted. Why did he go into the bathtub? You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture. Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I've battled through her cloud of gin and derision once already this evening. Haha, yeah, I hear you. Yes, cake, gestures, unfaulting love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation. I know. What about going outside? Maybe you could catch a neighbor's signal. That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark. It's dark already? Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid glare has moved on to younger time zones. Haha, okay. Hit the Cruxtruder with a sledgehammer. Need some help? Pick up the sledgehammer. Ah, yes, assistance. Bang. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my goodness, holy fucking... Seizure warning, bro. What is this thing? And what is that clock counting down to?
I've been looking at the game
Mm. Shay, you might want to put epilepsy warning in the title. The category has it. Ugh. What is this thing? What's that clock counting down to?
I've been looking through the game FAQ walkthroughs to figure out some of this stuff.
Oh, I misread that, but whatever.
Hold while I read further.
Okay.
All of these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point.
Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game.
True. Now that the lid is off, you will need to extrude some cruxite.
Oh, good. It's not fucking glowing anymore. Oh my god. Is that a fucking... Dude, I thought it was on my monitor. What is this? There's a fucking dead pixel. Tricky goddamn Tony. He wasn't even here yet, man. You extrude 1 cruxite dowel. Get the cruxite.
I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is trapped under the cruxite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card, too.
Deploy the pre-punched card. Get that off my screen. Get the card. A shard of glass is expelled from the deck and maims the Harlequin doll. No! Chevel, no! You take 2 fanciful Harlequins. The additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass shrapnel flies from the deck. Oh my goodness. This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something.
That is probably the kernel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped. Twice, actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written.
Okay. Well, you are the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. No! No! Oh, God! What have they done? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Colonel sprite has been prototyped with the Harlequin doll. Chaos, chaos. Okay, now it's speaking in fucking... Now it's speaking in New Orleans Saints. I still can't understand this thing's... What a word. That's such a good word.
That was only tier 1 prototyping. That is still another tier to the prototyping process, which, for all we know, merely advances this entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics.
The clock is ticking. We don't have much time for this asinine tomfoolery.
This unmitigated poppycock?
Extravagant hogwash. Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thingy.
The alchemeter? Try to learn the lingo.
Use the punch card. There is no slot for a card anywhere to be found on the Alchemeter. The Colonel sprite follows you upstairs. Acquiring a Cruxite dowel seems to have populated the Athenium with one more item. A perfectly generic object. All right, we're going to take the telescope. And the PDA has been fucking launched again. God damn it, John. Come on. You knew this would happen. You snatch the telescope from its tripod. Who knows? This might be useful, but more importantly, it pushes the Cruxite to the last card, making it available for tinkering. The PDA is predictably jettisoned into the yard over the neighbor's fence. Put Cruxite on weird pattern on Alchemeter. You place the Cruxite dowel on the Alchemeter's small pedestal. Something is happening. Oh shit. Okay. It's a 3D printer. I can't believe Homestuck invented 3D printers. You set the Alchemeter to cast three perfectly generic objects for some reason, expending a total of 6 units of build grist. These things look completely useless. What a waste! Out of the corner of your eye, you notice that there's something in the sky. Switch modus and use telescope to inspect the sky. You switch back to the stack modus and get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the Colonel sprite seems particularly agitated about it. Oh, there's a meteor. Excellent. Oh god, it's War of the Worlds! Oh fuck! Start fire! Start fire! Oh no. Ice Cube library, actually. I need the fake dolly zoom. Oh god, it's Sozin's Comet! You're no astronomer, but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. High five the Colonel sprite. You figure you've left him hanging long enough. Attempt to ingest a unit of build grist. What? It is tempting because they strongly resemble rockin' blue raspberry gushers. Oh my fucking god. Oh, 2009. It hurts. However, units of build grist are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist on the physical plane. There is apparently no crisis so imminent that it will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions.
Your dad is getting home. John, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathroom, but we're running low on build grist.
Oh, I fixed the bathroom. Yay. John's dad. What the fuck? Run to your room and contact TT through Pesterchum. Two chums have been trying to message you.
I'm working on the bathroom, but we're running low on build grist.
Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor heading for my house.
I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game?
I don't know, maybe. What do I do?
I think it's very unlikely, or very likely. The walkthroughs vaguely suggest an impending threat before they end. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if written hastily and with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable.
Wow, fascinating.
If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is proceed and try to solve the dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but it isn't more specific than that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Really, it is a labor to read this drivel. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar, while it blows spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I will write my own walkthrough. That is, after we make sure you don't die.
I heard you got the box. I hope you appreciate it, my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you. In my rough and tumble, dirty, wife-beaterly sort of way. Like, what? That's crazy, dude. I know it's a clothing item, but like, bro's just typing shit. Also, I hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. It's like a grubby baton in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you? Oh man, the bunny was awesome, but I don't have time to talk. I'm playing Suburb, and it's kind of a nightmare. TT is breaking everything in my house. Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty broads and their snarky horseshit altogether. Damn! What the fuck? What did TT do, man? Bro said broad. Broad! Damn, that was dated even in 2009, bro. What is this, 1972? And now there's a meteor coming. I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky, headed right for my house. Oh man, how big is it? I don't know. Big, I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up. Like the size of Texas or just Rhode Island. They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale, like it really means anything to us. But like, it doesn't matter how, it's just always like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh yeah, how big is it? Is it the size of Texas, sir? Oh shit! Or how big is it? Is it the size of New York City, sir? Oh shit! Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh snap! Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah, well, it's that big, sir. That sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by planet fucking Jupiter. Oh, shit. Anyway, later. Oh, man. Bro's cooking. Use pre-punched card on the totem. Ah, I see it slots right in there. You slip the pre-punched card into a slot on the totem lathe. Bro. Above, the tool arm deploys a configuration of chisels. Now you need something to lathe. Take the Cruxite to the lathe. Cursing your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for Cruxite dowel you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway, leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway. His dad's just like, yeah, same shit as always. The perfect crime. You retrieved the Cruxite dowel. Dad just shrugs and head back down the stairs, presumably to do more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. Well, same shit as always. Use the Cruxite dowel on the totem lathe. You clamp the Cruxite to the lathe. The lathe carves one totem. You take the totem. Alright, I used the lathe to make this blue shapy thing. Now, I guess I take it back to the alchemixer again? Hello? TT is no longer connected. Well, now John's stuck in his room. He is actually Homestuck. Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, TT, if you still remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed. Oh, hello. A young lady stands in her bedroom. Due to violent storm, her house has just lost power along with her wireless internet connection. This has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man at a critical moment. The young man is now relying on this young lady to reestablish a connection somehow. This young lady named? It's on the tip of your tongue. What was the name of this young lady again? Flighty Bro. No, that wasn't it. Rose Lalonde. Ah, we have a name finally. Rose! Your name is Rose. As was previously mentioned, you are without electricity. Although your laptop computer still functions on battery power. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for rather obscure literature. You enjoy creative writing and are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for bestially strange and fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. You also like to knit, and your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion, if just the right one strikes your fancy, you like to play video games with your friends. What will you do? Retrieve the arms. Retrieve the arms from the purple box. The purple package's contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside. Writhe like a...
Flagellum.
Flagellum and puke on your bed. The flagellum is a slender thread-like structure, especially a microscopic appendage that enables many protozoa, bacteria, etc. to swim. Ugh, what a terrible idea. The thought alone makes you sick to your stomach. Stroke writing journal and mutter, my precious. You would only resort to such an embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only. Get the violin. Oh wow, the damn Rose has a huge capture log deck. You capture log the violin, storing it in the root card of your Siladex. Play a haunting refrain on the violin. Oh, hold on. She's going off. You waste approximately 40 seconds playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice time management skills there, sweetheart. Tell Liv Tyler you love her before impact. Oh, we're back to John now. Since your good-for-nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words of parting fondness to dear, dear sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck could have been the one to make the final sacrifice instead of her stubborn, blue-collar, salt-of-the-earth father. Then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willis proud. What am I reading? Oh, God. He's so goofy. Damn, even in fucking 2009, people wanted Affleck's characters to die. That's crazy. Rose, capture log, knitting supply bag. You get your knitting bag. It occupies the left leaf. Oh, that's hard to read. Card under the violin per the tree modus's alphabetical sorting method. Oh, I see. Look out the window. Your panoramic window offers a view of your yard below and the mausoleum housing your dead cat, Jaspers, who died when you were young. Your mom had the structure erected with a spirit of a scornful irony in response to your youthfully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least, that's how you have come to interpret the gesture in retrospect. You can also make out a silhouette of a laboratory next door, a facility which likely broadcasts a strong wireless internet signal. You may be able to connect to the signal from a different part of the house, perhaps if you seek higher ground. Get the laptop. You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. This causes the tree to be unbalanced. So your Siladex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the root card while the other two items comprise the leaves. Huh? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, examine the book on the desk. Grimoire for summoning the zoologically dubious. This book is absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your ilk, of which there are very few. Take the book. You take the grimoire. Go explore the house. You leave your bedroom. Hanging just next to your door in the hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. Your mother collects these awful things ironically. She must know how you detest them, and there is no doubt in your mind she stores these dreadful things in the house to bother you. Down the hall to the right is Reddit. That's down the hall and to the left. Down the hall and to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you'll be able to connect from up there. Your mother's room is also in that direction. You will have to watch your step. Tiptoe to the observatory. You approach a juncture in the hallway. Beyond the juncture is the observatory. Sneak by. Sneak by what? Oh, fucking what the? Okay, go back one. Oh, Queen? White woman jump scare. This door leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time. The door opens to an exterior walkway leading to the... What kind of safety hazard bullshit is this? There ain't no railings. That's crazy, bro. Yo, I don't think this house is OSHA compliant, chat. We have an ad, so we're gonna wait here for a minute. This is going well so far. I'm enjoying myself. Sorry, I'm just reading. My unbanned requests are really a hoot, man. That's crazy, man. All right, we're back. Yo, Kitty, the Twitchy cat, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you for that. Also, hi, Ven. Hope you're doing well. Honestly, once you get in the groove of it, I feel like you get really hooked. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying this. So I thought it would be harder to get into than it was. So people were saying the beginning of it was slow, but to be honest with you, it's got my attention. The door opens to an exterior walkway leading to the observatory entrance. You've seen less inclement weather before. Oh, the things you'll do to help out a friend. Try to connect. You put your laptop down on the floor to get it situated, but removing it from the root card causes all the branches and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped unceremoniously on the floor. See what you can observe. Whew. You're in a hurry, sure, but that doesn't mean you can't take a moment to peek through the huge telescope. You find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead. You're not really sure what this means, but it is somewhat disconcerting. Stack the laptop on Grimoire to maximize elevation. Truth nuke. You'll need every advantage you can get. Access the laboratory Wi-Fi network. Oh my fucking god, dude. Not the game facts. Fucking. Oh god. There are several signals being broadcast from. Oh my god, is she using a Mac? There are several signals being broadcasted from the laboratory, each of relatively decent strength. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently unsecured, registering no password. You select the signal and reconnect to the game with John. I'm back. Hurry up and open my door. Not that it even matters. I think I'm probably dead no matter what.
Patience. You still haven't used the new totem. I believe it will create an item on the punch card.
So, what is it? Like an apple or something? What good will that even do?
We'll see. I found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item, and the content of the card appears to be a variable from session to session. In one instance, it was described as, quote, an eggy-looking thing. Sick. Would you care for an egg in these trying times? Do we have enough of these building jewels to make it? According to the Athenium, it is a free item. This speaks to its importance in my view. Now off you go.
Remove the door from the hinges. There goes the rest of your build grist. Put the bathtub back. You probably should have just done this in the first place. I like how it's not even installed properly. It's just sitting on top of the new floor. Take the totem to the alchemist. Oh, hi, seizure man. Welcome back. Gotta get those stupid blocks out of the way first. The Colonel sprite is getting awfully worked up about all this. You store the perfectly generic objects in your Fernalia registry, potentially to be deployed at a later time. Oh, what the fuck? What, did we just grow the Garden of Eden on John Egbert's house, bro? Take a bite of the apple. Oh boy. Well, that seems bad. Probably should do something about that. No! Chomp. He did. Damn, I hate when I get struck by a meteor and fucking die. Well, looks like John's dead. Comic's over, folks. Thanks for reading it with me. I really enjoyed that. End of Act 1. Oh my god. Years in the future, but not too many. A wayward vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached dust. Ooh. And with that, I believe that's where we're going to call it for session 1. That seems like a perfect spot to end for this session. So, as for when I'm going to do this again, either I haven't decided if I'm going to do it twice a week. We could do Tuesday, Thursday, or just once a week every Thursday. I feel like I'm going to do it once a week. We're going to be doing this until the end of the year, so that feels a little long. So I'm thinking Tuesday. All right. Well, I'll see you all on Tuesday then. Let me back out. How do I make sure I have my progress on this saved? If I just like... Oh, no. I don't want to go to... Press star. Ah, here we go. Act 2, Homestuck. Ah, there we go. And then I can load, I imagine. Okay, cool. Well, that was fun. Gamers, I appreciate you all watching. If you have not already, please go follow me on my socials. I have a Blue Sky. I have a Discord server. And then next Homestuck session will be on Tuesday. So, appreciate you all, wonderful folks, very much. Here's a little heart for you. All right, let's go host somebody. Yo, my gamer Sparkle is doing some runs of Coliseum. Go say hi to them for me. They're a fellow gamer. All right. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful night, everybody. Love you all. Appreciate y'all. Blow you a kiss. Here's a little heart. Bye, everybody. Hope you all sleep very well tonight.